The 8th season of Tropika Island of Treasure has truly been one for the books. It's dished out some shock eliminations, and this past Monday, it didn't disappoint. In the last elimination, we saw Team Green of Karabo Mogane and Lihle Ngubo leave the Maldives after a series of challenges. And join us today to tell us about their experience and give us some insight on what it was like to be part of this season of Tropika Island of Treasure. Guys, it's great to see you again.
Thank you for having us.
Like a reunion, Yana.
Like a young reunion, yeah.
Yeah, and how quickly it all seemed to kind of go by. And Team Green, or the Green Machine, as you call it. You guys have a large fan base out there in terms of the people that watch the show.
Of course, yeah.
You really got under people's skins, and they learned to love you after so many competitions and you giving it your all. But how much do you think of the competition was brains versus bronze when you take a look at your entire involvement?
I'll let her answer that one.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, largely, it was literally all brains. Because, I mean, there was very little physicality, I honestly believe. I mean, it's just the swimming. And
yeah.
Because we'd swim in the beginning, and then literally, you have to finish the challenge off by thinking really hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Looking back at this moment, Karabo, and you choosing Lihle, I remember you saying that Sizoshai for Shosi too. Like, there was something of a connection between the two of you, as in, like, really good team spirit.
Yeah, man, I think also looking at her during the challenges where the contestants were going there by themselves, I sort of liked something about her. You know, she was one person that didn't give up. And every single time she was given a challenge, she made sure that she completed the challenge. And that's one thing that stood out for me. And also she won a challenge as well.
Absolutely.
And so I thought to myself, if not, why not? And yeah, I mean, we made the perfect team.
Yeah. I guess a lot of people will ask now, in this past week's challenges, you guys were the first team to give up.
Yeah. We were the first team to forfeit a game,
Why? Why did you do that?
You know, and look, in the first 10 minutes, if ever you don't get it right in the first 5-10 minutes, when you still have a lot of stamina, once that period is gone, it's gone, and you can never recover. So we realized that we were not going to be able to recover, and we had to make the executive decision, and we spoke about it, and yeah, we decided, you know what, let's just call it, because also we're looking at the fact that there are still other challenges still coming, so, excuse me, so we had to make sure that we give it our everything, and we did. And yeah, I mean, I think on the day, it was just not our day, man.
Yeah, it was a really tough day.
Yeah, it was a really tough day for us, and yeah, we just never recovered.
And even in the swim and pool challenge, Lihle, when you put down that last topic on the table, you were just kind of feeling it. You were really feeling it.
Yeah, I think emotionally, really, I was drained. And especially because in that first challenge, when we forfeited, okay, I get that we came last, but the fact that we forfeited already had my spirits down, you know.
That holy bucket just didn't want to get full.
My goodness.
Wasn't happening, wasn't happening.
And there you are. But I mean, you got to be very, very proud of yourself when you look at the performances you put in. The fact that you gave everything you could, and there's nothing more that you could have done.
No, of course. And I think for me, that's what really stands out, the fact that we gave everything. But also on the day, if you really watch, the other teams just had it going, you know, Team White, Team Red, and Team Yellow, they were really doing well. And just, that day was just not our day. And it was evident.
Let's talk about Team White, the eliminators.
The eliminator,
You know what I'm saying? They are the eliminators.
They are.
And here you were facing them in the elimination game. Was there any nerves going into, like, the fact that they had survived elimination a few times before?
There was a lot of nerves. I mean, you think back, like, yo, they took out Team White. Yo, they took out Team Carl. This is really hectic, you know what I mean? But at the same time, we had a bit of confidence going into... I mean, you have to have some type of confidence.
Body checks there. Bande and you were looking at each other like, yo, dude, what's up, man? What you bringing right now?
I mean, look, I caught that and then obviously it bounced out of the net. But like I'm saying, Kat, if it's not your day, it's not your day. You know, it doesn't matter how much you give of yourself. It just wasn't our day.
And that last moment, Lisa, I've got to ask you, because you had me in tears watching it at home, and the whole of South Africa, we were like, what? Why the emotional reaction to the extent that you showed it there?
The thing is that I realized throughout the whole journey that I never thought my heart would be in it that much, you know? I mean, we started off with the first few challenges, and, you know, it goes okay. Maybe had I been eliminated earlier on, I would have dealt with it a bit better, but the fact that I got that far and I was in it that deep really, really played on me. And then obviously I'm thinking about my mom as well. You know, it was quite a lot for me.
But she must be so proud of you, man. She must be so proud of you. I mean, all your families must be very proud of you.
Of course. I mean, obviously they've been waiting for us and watching us and making sure that we do our best. And I think they're very proud.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, guys, it's been amazing having you part of this journey. And, of course, we can follow them online on social media at Mogane Karabo, at Lihle _Ngubo. And we can't wait to see what else lies ahead of your futures. Thanks so much for being here with us, man.
Thank you so much for having us, Kat.
Excellent. Tune in next week. Tropika Island of Treasure, Maldives.